greetings, people of the world. Matthias Griffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker live here on Twitch. So, already we are located at Mikedo's Amphitheater here in Gridania, where the adorable Rika Sasaki is ready to partake in this year's edition of Valentine's Day. And if the Valentine's Day promo was any indication, there are going to be a lot of people who want to get their hands on what's available this year. So, what do you say we go and get started? As you can see, the rain, which has been plaguing Gridania literally all day long, has finally let up for once. Yeah, I'm not kidding. It has been raining almost the entire day here in Gridania, but I guess for the purposes of streaming, the rain's gonna go a little easy on us for a while. So, what do you say we go ahead and get started on Valentine's Day 2024? Because Miss Astrid, who has taken over the reins from Lady Lizette, is ready to participate and celebrate the event with us. So, let's go ahead and speak with her to take on the level 15 quest for Valentine's Day 2024, entitled The Symbol of Love. Astrid is not so subtly indicating her desire for you to approach.
Hello there, friend. Can you feel that? Love is in the air, just waiting to be snatched up by questing hands. That means Valentine's Day is upon us once more, and I, Astrid de Valentone, and my fellow emissaries are here to support all who would avail themselves of this bounty. Oh, but I know you! Rika! Forgive me, I do so get caught up in my introduction. It is an absolute pleasure to see you again. Come to think of it, an intrepid adventurer like you might be just what I require. Might I ask a favor of you?
You certainly can.
A fellow emissary by the name of Emily departed earlier to prepare a little surprise for our festivities, you see. But she's gone for some time. I would like you to make sure that she hasn't gotten herself into trouble. I would go myself or ask one of my associates to check up on her, but all are busy guiding our love-starved revelers. Will you do this favor for me?
Of course I can. And also I noticed the person who's mashing up the housemaid's dress with the Sunshine Savior helmet from last year's Moonfire Fair. Wow, that's a combination.
I am in your debt! Before she left, Emily said she will be practicing under the trees near Fine Elfeneries. No doubt you will find her there.
Alright, let's go look for her. My favorite in-duty game so far? Well, to be honest, my favorite in-duty game so far is actually a quest that no longer is available. It was phased out when they streamlined Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn in patch 5.35. So, sadly, the duty that I love the most can no longer be found. I did do it when I did my Let's Play of this game 10 years ago. But yeah, you sadly cannot find it anymore. Also, I'm so fixated on talking to you there that I forgot to go and speak with Emily, who's right over here. Oh, hey there, Emil. Welcome to the stream. Or Bubba, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Yep, that was the quest, Bubba. So yeah, Emily, how are you?
If I shift the angle just a teensy bit, I bet I can triple the cuteness factor. No, quadruple it!
Yeah. Hello there, Emily.
Whoa!
Hello there. Good to see you again.
Oh, it's you! What brings you here, Rika?
Well, you're wanted on center stage.
Ah, so Astrid asked you to check on me. I appreciate you coming on her behalf. I suppose you're wondering what I've been practicing here so far away from prying eyes. Patience, my friend, patience. If you truly wish to see what I've been cooking up, pray come to Mikedo's Amphitheater.
Oh, instance content. Ooh. Yeah, that's kind of a hard one for me because I have a lot that I like. Yeah, for me, there are very few that I don't like. If I had to go purely by aesthetics and visuals, I would have to go with Matoya's Relic from Shadowbringers. just because of how colorful everything is and how whimsical everything looks. So, back over to Astrid, because this first quest does not take long. So, of course, we need to speak with Astrid.
You brought her back as promised. Thank you, Rika. She intends to demonstrate her... what did she call it? Right! Love Heart! On stage in just a moment. You can be part of her very first audience.
So, let's see what Miss Emily has in store for us. There may not be many people to watch, but let's see what she can do. Well, that is impressive. She can create a heart out of thin air.
That was yes, cute! So this is what you've been working on.
And so, yeah, we now get to see her for ourselves.
The Gridanians are reserved people who have long been reluctant to openly express their feelings to one another. Yet I believe it is of utmost importance that we open our hearts to those who we hold dear, in this season of love most of all. Now is the time for everyone to share their fears and wear their affections on their sleeves. That's what inspired me to come up with the Love Heart. I can only hope this simple expression is enough to motivate people to act.
Yeah, and she even puts a little wink in her eye as she does it. And those who are here are impressed with what they see.
Well, it certainly appears to have made an impression. Navigating matters of love is often a nerve-wracking task, even for the boldest of us. Yet with this gesture, I believe you've given the townsfolk the perfect meanings to convey their feelings. Emily, I encourage you to go about the city and perform the pose before any you might find floundering in the ocean of love. Go on and ignite the passion in their hearts. Leave it to me. Would you mind lending a hand as well, Rika? As an adventurer, I'm sure you've touched the hearts of many. There are doubtless few more qualified to guide others in pursuing and realizing their passion.
I believe I can do that. Yeah, I swear on the beautiful heart-shaped dress you gave me all those years ago.
Wonderful! Now before we set forth, I would ask you to remain on the stage for a while so we can judge your pose. Considering the importance of our mission, I'm afraid we can't leave until it is flawless.
Yeah, on challenge, that certainly is... those certainly are quite some things that are quite good to take on. Yeah, and here's how I do it.
My, I am in equal amounts so impressed and envious that you managed to perfect the gesture in such a short a time. It took me ages just to get the hands right. Ideally, I would like to both of you to get started immediately, yet I do wish we had another emissary. Then how serendipitous it is that I am here to offer my services.
Yeah, who should have brought it up here, but yeah, the OG of Valentione's Day, Lady Lisette herself. Even with a wink of her own. Another Lady Lisette.
How long has it been, my friend? Too long, surely. You have my personal gratitude for assisting Astrid with this celebration. Yes, well, pleased though I am for your offer, should you not be enjoying the festivities with your beloved? My adorable Astrid, though I may have relinquished the burden of leadership, I have not abandoned my duty as a herald of love. You said yourself that you lack for capable help, and I am here, yes? As a daughter of House Valentione, I cannot stand by as the flames of ardor dwindle. Let him help Astrid. It might be just what she needs before her rendezvous with Hotterfons. Emily, I told you about that in confidence! Ah, so that's the way of it. In that case, your aid is most welcome.
Shrugs her shoulders, as she's wont to do.
Well, with that settled, let us go forth and quicken the seeds of romance, yet to sprout throughout Gridania. Pray, teach me this pose of yours, Emily.
And so, yeah, I think we can all work together.
Yes, ma'am. Might I suggest we split up? Our adventurer friend here can handle Old Gridania, while Lissy and I cover New Gridania.
Yeah, I think we can do that. Covering more ground to share more love.
Given the season, you shall no doubt find more than one individual who is flummoxed by their feelings. Strike our pose before these lost souls, and with an outpouring of love, grant them the courage to tell them what's in their hearts.
And so, off she goes to show Lady Lizette her fancy moves.
There are a few areas in particular I'd like you to visit once you're ready. Just say the words, and we can begin.
And so with that, for this relatively short quest, we get 1,440 experience points, 239 gil, plus the Love Heart emotes. You will learn the emote Love Heart. Oh really there, Smokey? Well that's interesting. Also, if you have any friends, if you're in a guild or whatever, a free company, and you have some friends who like to watch this sort of thing, feel free to bring them on over. I could always use more supports. It's always appreciated. So, Astrid, let's take on your next quest. With our level 15 quest entitled, It's All About Hearts. The time is ripe to inspire Gridanians to listen to their hearts.
Ready? Wonderful! I've marked out a few locations in the area where people tend to mingle. I'm confident you will find more than a few individuals in need of a little push. Show them your best rendition of their love heart to give them the courage they need.
Alright, so, before we can do that, obviously, we need to prepare the emote. So, what do we say? We switch on over to the special list, and the love heart is right here. So, where's the best place to put this? Probably in place of my Grand Company salute. Yeah, because right now my Grand Company salute doesn't necessarily apply when you're doing something like this. Yeah, and she has that sweet little face that she holds on to even after she's done winking. Alright, so let's go find the people we need to talk to. So they're spread out pretty well here in Gridania. First one we don't even need to use an Aetherite for, we can just head on over here. And make our way into this building for the Gridania Lance, no, not the Lancers Guild, the Bonus Guild, the Whistling Miller. So Little John is at his post, and here's his assistant, this hopeless lass.
Such a perfect specimen, firm but soft in the right places. Gods, I could just eat them right up. Not the produce, mind you, the proprietor. I only wish I knew how to tell him the way I feel.
So, maybe you need a push in the right direction if we do this.
That is an adorable pose, but why show it to me?
Because of this.
You mean to encourage me. That is very kind of you, but I'm afraid I find the prospect of confession daunting. Though, I could ask him his professional opinion on which vegetables are most suited to be cut into heart shapes. A completely natural question considering the spirit of Valentine's Day, yes? Truth be told, I had my eye on him for some time now. I simply didn't know how to approach. But thanks to your unique motivation, I've finally found the inspiration I needed. Though it occurs to me, how did the heart become associated with Valentine's Day in the first place? I hope to Nofka he doesn't ask me.
Oh yeah, I've already shown off all of Hildebrand's quests, and I even have the ultimate Mandeville weapon in my possession on all of my main characters. So let's warp over from Mikedo's Amphitheater to the Leatherworkers Guild. So once we get over here, we'll find this dejected lad. Why is he dejected?
Oh my love, what have I done to incense you so?
Well, maybe we can get some answers out of you.
You posed quite the pose.
Well, this is why I'm doing it.
I see. It's a symbol of love. A call to bear one's heart, scars and all. My beloved stormed off earlier because I was terribly late for our rendezvous. I dare not tell her the reason for fear it will vex her further. I've been so preoccupied selecting gift for her that I lost track of the time. I must apologize to her and explain myself. thank you for helping me to see that, my friend. Mayhap there's time yet for a Valentine's Day miracle.
And so, finally, in front of the Lancers Guild, we find this brass-bound wood whaler. Yeah, she certainly looks very tough.
What is it? If you have a matter to report, keep it short. I'm rather occupied at present. Perhaps I could invite him to a meal, but how would I even broach the subjects?
Oh, yeah. Seems like she wants to do something with someone, so maybe you need me to do this to help you out?
Stop that! What manner of strange gesticulation have you just accosted me with? A curse? Nay, an insult? Explain yourself this instant!
Well, talk about fight or flight.
Excuse me? I need to be brave enough to express my feelings? Are you claiming that I, a proud lancer of the wood whalers, lack courage of all things? Well, you would be right. I'm too craven to invite someone to a simple meal, but your gesture, now that I understand its intent, has kindled my warrior's spirit. I will carry out this task as if it were my sworn duty. My thanks, adventurer, and forgive me for assuming the worst.
Yeah, Mutani, you might want to keep a better check on your friend there. So you have taught the townsfolk to remain steadfast in face of love and inspire them to act. Report the results of your efforts to Astrid at Mikeda's amphitheater. So, back over to Astrid, and Emily has returned, so let's go ahead and speak with them.
You're back! Seeing as my sister has yet to return, might I ask you and Emily to recount how you fared in the meantime? Well, I found the post to be eye-catching if nothing else. Perhaps even embarrassingly so, even though I was the one who invented it. Regardless, I am proud to say folk were practically lining up to see it. What about you, Rika?
Well, here's what I was able to accomplish.
I see. Whilst I'm glad to hear others respond to action, it saddens me slightly that some do not know the origins of Valentine's Day symbol, the heart.
Well, I have to be honest, I'm not familiar with this version either.
Which makes me wonder, are you two aware of how it came to be associated with Valentine's Day?
As we pan over to... Yeah, Emily is trying to think about it, and... Yeah, I never thought about it. Does it have something to do with House Valentone? But yeah, I've never really thought about it until this year, when it... So...
Then allow me to teach you. It all began with...
What's going on? Oh, jeez. Lisette's on her knees, and she's almost bent over a little too far.
Lisette! Heavens, your face is as white as a sheet! What's wrong?
Ah. Thankfully, I have some backup water.
Hortense, I saw him speaking with a woman in the column canopy. They were alone together, speaking intimately.
Uh-oh. Are you sure? Yeah, how could this happen to Lisette?
You don't suppose it was... Oh, gods, you don't suppose it was a tryst, do you? Absolutely not. You know Hortense will never be unfaithful to you. Nay, purge the thought from your mind. I know, but when I saw him and that woman whispering to each other like they were in their own little world, my heart stopped. Before I knew it, I was running from the sight of them as fast as my legs would take me.
So what do we do?
Love is the fruit born of bravery. Have you forgotten these words, Lisette?
Yeah, well, that got her attention.
They are our words, passed down by our ancestor, Countess Arabelle de Valentone. She summoned the courage to pursue love through all manner of hardship.
Which is why we look over to the standard that's here at Mikeda's amphitheater. I wish we got this as one of the rewards for completing this year's events. It's the first time I'm seeing it, and they put it in the promo, and I really wish that was a reward you could get.
And she was not merely a countess, but a warrior true. Naught symbolizes what she fought for more than her crimson shield, forged in the shape of her heart. The source is a symbol of courage. Remember that!
Yeah, what say you, Lady Lisette?
Thank you, Astrid. You are right. Countess Arabelle would be mortified to see her progeny act with such cowardice. I must honor her legacy. I am ready, Hortense. If he intends to elope with another woman and live to tell the tale, he has another think coming.
And away she goes.
I am clueless as to the nature of Hortense's connection with this mystery woman, but I dare say Lisette needs friends by her side. Might I prevail upon you both to join her? But of course, leave it to us!
Yeah, you can count on us to be able to get it done.
You have my gratitude. I place her in your capable hands. We better hurry. She said Hortense and this unknown woman were in the Cullen Canopy. I'm sure that's where she's headed.
I guess we better head there in a hurry. Yeah, it's great to see people coming out dressed in the 2020 outfit, including the heart dress, of course. But what's really surprised me over the years is that a lot of people who got that outfit in 2020 have chosen to dye it all black, which really is so sad because this honestly is one of the greatest outfits that has ever been given to any character in any special event in all of Final Fantasy XIV. So as we make our way over to the Carline Canopy, yeah, we can see that a lot of people are trying to figure out what the heck is going on here. And yeah, here's Hortense, the smitten beloved of Lady Lisette, and he is accompanied by the demure damsel who's beside him. And so yeah, this is probably who they're referring to. You're not hearing it now? Okay. Yeah, it had to be me shifting the audio cue in the capture card.
Hortense! That woman! Cause she's lost control of her tongue, what should we do?
Yeah. What do we say? Love is the fruit born of bravery, or make your ancestor proud. Well, let's see if we can get this to work. Yeah, try and fist pump for her.
Hortense Pastois, for what reason do you intimate yourself with this comely young maiden, knowing full well that another has entrusted her future to you?
And it's like, what? Yeah.
Well, have you not to say for yourself?
Yeah, he's confused, like, what?
It would seem nurse caused Lisette to fall back into the mannerisms of her noble upbringing.
Yeah, which we've seen many times in the past. And as for you...
Oh dear, I'm terribly sorry. This is all a misunderstanding. I came to Hortense for counsel as I admire the devoted relationship he has with you. I was hoping you could offer me advice in nurturing a similar bond with the one I adore.
As in, yeah, too scared to face the man of her dreams, so tries to ask for help from Hortense.
Lisette, my love, my first thought was that you could not bear to wait another moment for our meeting. But now I could see you could not bear the thought of me with another. 'Tis as if the very fury herself stands before me, a goddess in both spirit and flesh full of passion and devotion. Oh, what a fortunate man am I!
Yeah.
And I regret that my actions would cause you even a moment of suffering. Please set your heart at ease, my darling. I have eyes but none for you now and forever. I only chose a private location so this young lady could seek counsel away from eavesdroppers. Oh, that's it? Gods have made a complete fool of myself. Forgive me, both of you. That a lady of House Valentione should comport herself in such a way. I am completely ashamed.
And she's like, think nothing of it.
If I may, my lady, I now understand why you'd be upset, and I admire your bravery for confronting us. Would that I had the courage to give voice to my own feelings.
Well?
I may no longer be the head emissary of love, but I am as well equipped as ever to speak on matters of the heart.
And so... yeah, show us what you can do there, Lady Lisette.
Love is the fruit born of bravery, my dear. Though it is terrifying to bare your heart to another, it is more terrifying still to live never knowing what might have been. I must confess, I promise you the risk is worth the reward. I suppose I would regret it for the rest of my days if I had never found love, because I was too afraid to fight for it. You're right, my lady. I will do my best. Once again, forgive me for... Hold on, Fons! What's wrong?
Yeah, what brought you to your knees? Are you alright?
Oh, the sight of your angelic pose struck me to my very core. My heart is like to burst from my chest.
I guess it worked.
I think that means he'll live. Anyway, the two of us will return and apprise Astrid of what happened here. I trust you won't mind if we inform her that you and Hortefons will be partaking in the festivities earlier than scheduled?
Yeah, actually more than a couple of years, more like 7.
Well, 'twas our plan from the beginning, and it would do much to smooth over this little misunderstanding. Please extend my apologies to Astrid for any worry I might have caused.
Well, looks like we've succeeded.
Let us return to Miketo's amphitheater and give Astrid the good news.
Alright, evening has just descended here in Gridania, so let's, whoa. I don't know what the heck suddenly happened there, but Rico is suddenly doing a 180. Alright, Astrid. So, with everything taken care of?
Oh, I'm so relieved. It was all just an unfortunate misunderstanding. I must thank you for being there for my sister. It truly means the world. You deserve my thanks as well, Emily. Don't mention it. I'm happy we were able to help. Though we've had our ups and downs, I believe we've accomplished our goal of showing folk how important it is to express their feelings to those that they hold dear. All in all, I'd say this Valentine's Day has been a success. Which reminds me, although my explanation of the house origins was interspersed with some dramatics, I take it you were able to piece together its meaning?
I believe we have, to some extent.
Yes, indeed. A noble woman and a proud knight, Countess Arabelle's legacy lives on not only in the tradition of Valentine's Day, but in its symbol, her beloved heart-shaped shield.
Yeah, proving that it's not just something that looks good, it can also protect you too.
In commemoration of her brave pursuit of love in the face of insurmountable odds, the heart came to symbolize her, and eventually, the very concept of love itself, capturing the imagination of men and women around the world. Today, while many may recognize this symbol, few know of its history. With Emily's love heart, I believe people will become curious to know the story of our tradition, and for that, I am overjoyed. Countess Arabelle's tale will undoubtedly give many the courage to pursue love, just as it did your sister.
And so now that we've succeeded in it,
may we all learn from the Countess's example. I pray you and yours have a Valentine's Day overflowing with affection, my friend.
yeah, and even Astrid can do it too. And the excitement from Emily has kind of spooked the Astrid there a bit. So, with that completed, our time in Valentine's Day in 2024 is over, and we'll take 1,440 experience points and 296 skill. And we also earn the achievement, a Heartfelt Gesture. So, in addition to the emote that we have now, the Valentione's Heart, if we go over to where the vendors are chilling out, we also got something else. The Purveyor of Love here also can hook us up with some Valentione's Heart chairs. So I'm gonna buy a couple of these for Rika to put in her house. But what I'm really gonna do is have them stocked up for her RP cafe over in Mist. So as you can see, the Valentione's theme is currently in full swing, and yeah, as you can see also, we have one of the Valentine's Day balloons from a number of years ago hovering about. So let's see what these heart chairs look like when set down. So yeah, very simple in design. And on the back, oops. Okay, so this is what it looks like up front. Yeah, very simple in design. And then, let's spin it around. Yeah, if I can get the shot here. Yeah, it's not just the back of the chair that's got a heart on it, there's also an extra heart underneath it too, and you can also see that the legs are curved in such a way that the legs are also looking like heart shapes too. So yeah, this is a chair that definitely went all out in this regard to give us the perfect experience for enjoying Valentine's Day. So I'll need to make sure to set up a few of these over at Rika's RP cafe when she opens up shop tomorrow. But yeah, I'm really happy about this, and I would definitely say on behalf of a lot of people, this has been one of the best Valentine's Days we've ever had.